Hey guys, Kooly Joe coming at you yet again with another anime review, Twin Star Exorcists, Episode 2. This is Episode 2 review. Now, I was going to wait a day or so, because I just had got done with the first episode, but I had to jump into this now. Like, the first episode was great. I liked the first episode, but the second episode got me even more pumped. It got me more pumped because I knew this was going to be a great anime. You never really know with the first episode, but when the second episode hits and it hits hard, you know it's going to be great. So let me just jump into this. The second review, second episode of Twin Star Exorcist. I'm gonna just jump into it real quick. It's not gonna be as long as the last video. Let's just say I just want to pinpoint main areas of this video or this episode. And picking back up where it left off. That's what I love about an anime, where it can just pick up where it left off instead of teleporting you into some random scene or scenario, whatever. No, it picked up exactly where it left off from the first episode. Okay, so basically, right after Rakuro defeated the giant hentai Kagure, him and Adashino had some words. Adashino's pissed off. She don't like that. I don't know. He made her feel insecure or just feel like she's not as strong. One of them Sasuke scenarios where she's got to be the strongest, but there's someone stronger, Naruto. It's just one of those kind of sequences. She's pissed off. They end up parting ways on a bad note, not wanting to ever see each other again. But little do they know that all changed. Adashino moves in with Rakuro, and they both are just... Well, Adashino, I'm pretty sure, knew at some point, but she ends up at Rakuro's house. He comes home. She's sitting there with the rest of the younger exorcists that I didn't explain in the first video that Rakuro lives with, and kind of like his little den brothers or something. But they actually exercise. But it's funny because she's sitting there eating, that's what I'm starting to see her pattern. I think she just loves to eat. It energizes her, but she just loves to eat. And don't touch her food. If you've seen the first episode, don't touch this bitch's food. I'm telling you. So, all around, it was kind of hilarious to see that she's going to be the new member of their exorcist little guild that they have, which is kind of cool. Other things that happen where the chief of the exorcist, like the head chief guy, he actually comes and he visits their guild and wants to do something. I can't quite remember. His name was Chief Adamon or Adamon. I don't know. Digimon? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck his name was. But anyway, basically what he does is he leads him and their den guild leader guy, I guess, the hippie that sits at the table giving orders. They all get led out to the shrine area. People were like, "Well, what's this? Why are we going to the shrine?" But there was a secret pass, a secret hidden underground community where there's like a whole community of exorcists under there, and they're like, what's going on? What is it? It was kind of cool the way they did it. They go down there and they're addressed by the chief exorcist guy, which previously I know this guy's going to be... I already have a feeling about this guy. He's going to be the pervy sage of this anime. I don't know. If you've seen it, then you kind of understand what I'm saying. They go down under the city. They go down to the Exorcist Guild, and they're all the whole community is just waiting for the chief to speak. And this chief, he comes out, he speaks, he says, I don't know. He's, the chief does chief stuff. He's proud of this and that, and he wanted to announce the top ranking exorcists, out of their group, out of all the exorcists, and he calls out Adeshino's name, and she walks up there like she's all proud, and like shit, no duh, shit is me, whatever, and it's funny because then he calls out Rakuro's name, and she's like almost like appalled, like it's funny, but you should know, bitch, shit. I mean, he saved your life. That's all I gotta say. Uh, and it's funny that Rakuro, not wanting to ever be an exorcist, he hates exorcists. He's like, well, what's that got to do with me? I don't even want to do that. I'm not going up there, and I'm not doing this. I'm not, and his buddies and stuff. One of his buddies, Ryogo, uh, he's like, I didn't explain what his situation was. He's actually an exorcist, one of the guys that lives at the house with him. I think he's like the sub leader in the house or something. I'm not sure, but he's definitely one of the main characters too. I take it. I know we'll see a lot of him. And he's like, no, go, Ryoko, And then Ryoko finally just decides to walk up there, and they're both standing there. And the chief of the Exorcist says, okay, I'm going to announce you guys, or maybe it's a legend thing. You guys are the twin star exorcists, you guys are the twin exorcists, whatever, and, and Ryoko's like, what, they were just surprised, and, and then the next scene that happened was, what led after this was an epic fight. I swear it was way better than the first episode when they had fought the monsters and the Kagure in the parallel world. The chief had pitted them against each other uh, to basically entertain the rest of the exorcists, to show them how strong they were, you know. So it was crazy because Rakuro didn't want to fight. He didn't want no part of it. And Adeshino is ruthless. She's relentless. She slices at him and cuts at him, and she's using her abilities to attack him. And Rakuro just ain't fighting back. He's just dodging and ducking and trying to move and whatever. And she goes super fast and tries to do her thing, and then the chief here, the chief's an asshole. He wants to try and push Rakuro's buttons by talking about his dead friends and family and whoever had died. The main reason he didn't want to even become an exorcist or be an exorcist anymore, and it lit a fire in him. He was about to. I'm telling you, I wish Adeshino wasn't there because I would have loved to have seen Rakuro put that fist up your boy's ass. That's it. Chief would have got some one punch on. That's all I gotta say. And but unfortunately, Adeshino stepped in and they went at it. They went toe to toe. Rakuro did it. He did his thing. Man, look, I'll tell you, all he had was his fist armor, ace one punch fist, and I'm telling you, he was blocking everything. He was going toe to toe with Adeshino, and Adeshino, she had to upgrade. She had to go fucking Super Saiyan 3 and shit. She had to Broly that motherfucker. She had to try and she needed to, she upgraded in power, which is kind of funny. I don't know why she didn't do that when she fought that hentai spider monster in the first episode, which is kind of weird. But she had no choice. She had to upgrade, and she was going hard. I mean, she was like lightning, and they were about to collide and clash, but the chief stopped him with some type of dispel talisman or something. I don't know how he got that. Chief's probably Chief's the chief. He's probably the strongest. Who knows? But that kind of stopped him from. If they would have collided with those two abilities or collided with those two hits, I think they would have done like a Matrix fucking shockwave in that hole and crumbled that whole area. Would have killed everybody, But man, it was awesome, man. It was awesome. It was epic, epic. That's what everybody say, epic. Is there anything higher than epic? Said I don't know. Krepik. I don't know. But I'm real pleased with this episode. I'm real pleased with this episode. I know more's to come. Uh, it's funny because towards the end they said that they say, yeah, these are the twin star exorcists. You know, they're the top of the top, and they're destined to be married and have a baby. And oh, Rikuro's like, what? You know, he thought about it. I'm pretty sure he thought about it. You know, Adachino, boy, I know she ain't gonna have that. It's kind of funny how they add a lot of little comical stuff within it. Which is great. I'm glad they add comical action. It's a real good mix. But that's episode 2 in a nutshell. Basically the highlighted points. Maybe this is just one of those. Since the anime is going to be as long as people say. Hopefully, we'll see a lot more character development with some of these characters. Can't wait to see a little bit more Ryogo. He might be pretty good. I saw the next episode preview, which is kind of cool. It looked like a little, I don't want to say filler, but it looks like they're going to introduce more people. Like the previous girl we saw in episode 1 with the green hair. Her name's Mayuru, I think. Mayura, I think. I don't know. I think it's Miura. And we're going to see what develops with her. Maybe there's a love triangle thing going on. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm pretty excited for the next episode. And anyway, that's all I got for episode 2 of Twin Star Exorcists. Like I said, I can't really say the Japanese name for it because I suck at it. And I'm not going to butcher it. But that's all for right now. That's all I got. If you guys liked anything I had to say, if you liked my review, if you enjoyed it, and you want to see more, hit the like button, subscribe, if you want to, definitely if you want to see more. I'd love to do more videos. I love to do more reviews. Only if you guys like it. If you don't, then you don't, it is what it is. And I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to listen to what I have to say. And like I said, thumbs up, if you enjoyed it. Appreciate you coming through. Catch you next time.